Okay, we're live. Hello, everyone. Just setting things up here. Get rid of you now. Continuing on from yesterday, I've got this very bare bones MMO went together. I got movement done to an extent, where we're syncing the position between two entities. Or I should say one entity. Everything's been synced to the first player. So we're able to join the server when monitoring who's connecting and who's leaving. And I thought today I'd focus on actually making a game here, because all we've got is our little Godot icons. So I want to start fleshing out like what kind of game I'm going to be making here. I've got my proof of concept for the socket server set up, so I'll probably do a little bit of a review factor here as well. And yeah, just before I went live, I've just been doing a bit of doodling, just trying to figure out like the proportions and the tiles that I'm going to go for. So what I really want to do though is do a human character, or a humanoid character, and I have like armor that you can overlay, but I feel that's going to be a bit too challenging for the scale of this project, so I need to rethink that. But it would be good to get kind of like a feel down for things. And I've got a 24 by 24 tile set here. Nothing much else going for it. This guy was a 16 by 16. I think I settled for the 24 by 24 though. Let me just like get chat set up as well over here. Okay. So yeah, what I'm thinking then is beat me to the punch. So for basically everyone else who does not know, I've had a game for called Boximus that I probably made like 20, 15 years ago. Just literally, you're just a square on the screen, a little Metroidvania. That would make things a lot simpler actually, just having a cube guy. But at 24 by 24, he's going to be a big cube. But roughly, let's do something with a cube. So give him little dinky legs. And fill them in. There we go. Sir Boximus. But he's a big Boximus. I think he had like little twinkles in his eyes as well, so get something a bit lighter. I haven't got white. There we go. Let's see if we can find that actually. Boximus. I'm sad it's not on Google. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Is this it? There's Boximus. Oh, second. Oh, wow. Congregate is still online. Yeah, whatever, let's continue. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, not found. Good start. Yeah, there he is. There's my Boximus. I could shrink him down a bit though. But I do want to like get some tiles like figured out. I'm gonna need a bigger canvas here. Let's go for let's double it. 240. study room now. We'll just kind of like just put something random together and see whatever looks good and go with that. There's a few styles we can go for here, kind of like the earthbound style. We have that like the light border next to the black outline. But I also like a bit of saturation. Oh. So either like that, or one idea is just to forsake the black outline altogether. And just repeat what I've done above. Round that off a bit. Then just like 2 blades of grass. So that's another little style to go for. We'll see how it looks with that upgrade. Yeah, I do prefer the bottom one. Easy to draw as well. Not like the top one takes much either, but when you have like blades of grass like this as well, it's good to layer things in the background and the foreground. Let's export this. I just want to save it so like a PNG. There we go. And probably I've got this. Godot. MMO client. New folder for resources. I'll just call it tileset. Then I'm going to close that. It's intentional. And come back over here. I can't drag it into a sprite from here. No, I want to open it in Finder. There we are. Just a bit easier to work with it than when I can just modify the PNG directly. And if I set the tile set for this as well. How do I create a tile set now? Tile set? No, tile map. No, these are nodes, I need a resource. Yeah, just go with the default. With it being an experiment. I'll rename it or delete them later. Everything's messed up a bit. You can keep the ACE file of the project. Thing is, I never really have a reason to keep the ACE file unless I'm doing like layers or animations. That is pretty much never for me, so export as PNG, import it, and then work on that directly. Find it much easier. Alright, let's book these up to 24. Is there a way to like re-import the tiles? I want it to factor in 24 by 24, but it's not. I'll delete them. Right, it's done it again, but it's not done it by 24. Is there another setting I'm missing? Is that over? Oh, that's annoying. Is it this one? Oh, there we go. Now I thought this was for the tile I had selected. So it's just like right in front of me. I ignored it. There we go. Right. And let's set up a layer. The tile set. Oh, one thing I haven't done yet is camera. Let's figure out what the screen size is going to be. Where's window here? I've got advance on. So 16 by 9, 720. I'll put this into... I forget which one does... which one's which now. They're different from 3.x. But like one of them scales the UI as well. Whilst one doesn't. I want that in integer. Advance back on again. Oh, I know, I've got this the wrong way around. So I want the test window width to be these. And then divide these by 4 maybe. Looking pretty big. So can I move around? I've got an error. Let's go for... half width and height instead. And the player... if I give it the tile set, can I cut out a region? I certainly can. I'm on you. Remind me, there's a default setting somewhere for the sorting out the input settings. There we go. Yeah, I might be happy with that for now. Let's add some smoothing to the camera. Is it position smoothing? Oh gosh, that's horrible. Let me try changing that window setting to viewport. And still... Is it because I've got it in integer instead of fractional? No, still a bit snappy. That's better. I suppose it makes sense to tie it to the physics loop. That's where I'm doing my movement. Definitely a lot smoother. And now let's see if changing these back to how I had it before causes a issue. Nah, that's good. Could draw some bunnies in a bit. And where's the offset settings? Can I do this in real time? If I keep the editor open. Ah, offset. Probably a bit too much. Might if I go the other way? Oh no. This kind of does give it like the kingdom vibe. 2 crowns. So you have like huge border area like up front, in front of the camera. I do want to go the other way. Perhaps that. Do you like your coffee bitter? Reminds me, I need to get more coffee. I ran out. Like even the cat is running out of cat food. I was supposed to get his cat food today, and I didn't go and I forgot. So the cat has no food. No, I'm kidding. He does have food, but we also get him like some very like specific dietary ones. And he's ran out of those, so he's gonna have to go regular food for tomorrow morning, which I'm sure you won't mind. Should we add some gravity? I've been thinking as well about like how to handle the collisions with the server. And my verdict on that is don't. Just leave it to the client to figure it out. It means people can, easily hack in and whatnot, but it's just a trade-off I'm going to make for keeping it simple. And enemies as well. I wonder how I'm going to do those. Probably no collisions for enemies, but maybe just like put the behavior machine on the server and just say like what the enemy's doing. Anyway, gravity, right? So we're gonna need collisions for the tile map. How do we do collisions with the... Oh yes, I need to add a physics layer. So I'll just keep resizing these. Right, where's my physics now? There is. So... Can I zoom in? Just one too many point. So that's the edit tool. If I just got like... I must have had just one extra there. Yeah, that'll do. We'll do the next one. Oh. It just deleted my points. Let's go again. Right, it's a bit finicky still. I just want to get rid of it at this point. Delete, delete. I've got to click on it every time to delete a point. I'll stop resetting my zoom as well. Just need to move that up a notch. Play one more. Can I copy and paste? Doesn't seem like I can. Can I quickly make a square? Probably can. I need to really learn like the shortcuts in this one. Stop doing that as well. Where'd you go? Okay, well, collisions work. Yeah, they do. Just need to fix the collision shape on this guy. Otherwise, it's like nobody within 100 meters can come near me. Yeah. Now for some gravity. Where's gravity? How do you reach that? Do I have to apply gravity myself? I just want a code snippet. Right, so I've got to handle gravity myself. There's no built-in thing for that. No, I will take that. He's falling. Slowly. Let's see what that default value is then for gravity. Ah, am I resetting it? I am, aren't I? So I'm not carrying gravity over. And I don't need up and down. So this can stay as velocity.y. And just add the velocity back on. Do with the jump. It's going down quicker though, that's good. But I don't want to be doing this with the velocity either. So let's simplify this to move X. What if I broke? What's going on with the tiles? Velocity value type pro. Oh, that should be .x. Right, they should be independent of one another now. Yeah, we can see the players accelerating as well. Assume for this I'm getting like a 1 or a -1. Yeah. So that I can use that to do the sprite 2D flip. Let's take the sign of that. Almost. So left goes left, right goes left. Is this just true and false? Is that my issue? Where's flip? Flip, flip, flip. It's in the sprite. could do it on the scale instead. Yeah, flip is just true and false. So if I do it on scale of X, no hope. Yeah, if I put an animation tween on that, I'll get like a Paper Mario effect, basically flipping around. But I don't want to do that. I just need to make sure I negate 0 here. Not equals 0, and no. The way around. If you equals 0, there, so we remember our last facing direction. And I say let's make him jump next, so... Is action pressed? Just press, yeah. I don't have a jump button yet. Let's go and plug that in. Oh, look at that. Baby steps. We got a very tiny jump. Oh, too much. Let's go for 300. I think that'll do. Just give him a little bit more. Nah, that's too much now. I like a nice little mild jump. Just enough to jump over a whole person. Woo! Ah! Make it a bit longer. Let's fill the screen. Is that 4 up on either side? It is. Delete these icons now. Don't need those anymore. So is there a way to open multiple windows? without me building another version. Or building a binary. What if I don't want to run it in... Debug bot eruption. Okay, where's debug? Oh my, this is amazing. Oh yeah, I can't believe I missed out on this. Right, let's fire up the server. Will they join right away? No, they'll break right away. I don't have 2 players here. What's going on here? On base object. Type dictionary. What is this complaining about? Let's see what's going on with this error. I don't remember doing anything that would break this. It'd be nice if I could delay these by like a second between each one. Yeah, I think it's just happening too quickly, so it's trying to do it before it's actually been added in there. Where's my loot thing there? I'm only doing this because I'm on my local, but this will be updating very, very quickly. Look at the packet spam down here. It's working. I'm not going to spend time fixing this anyway because I'm going to start refactoring stuff, so there's really no point looking at that anyway. And what I want to do is get the player out of the server and into their own file. So, what I'm going to call my folder though. Models for now. Not the suggestion I'm looking for. Port player from models player. Module not found. Why wasn't that found? Let's go find source. Models player.js. Does not export name default. Aha, right. Okay, let's back up. I never did use this vector 2 in the end. Delete that off. Right, I bet you're flipping around. Just thinking what to look at next. You can start mapping out some of the UI. At the very least, we're going to need a chat box, right? So let's figure this out. Have they fixed margins in 4.x? So I remember, like, you had a margin property that was completely useless and you had to go via the layout, I think, in the theme. I can't even find margin at all here. Oh, okay, they're doing the same thing with theme overrides then. Just always found that a bit weird was all. Because there was a separate margin, like, tool. Then you had the overrides. Right, sizing. You in the bottom left. Where's my anchor gone? Because of my margin container, I've got no anchor now, have I? I'll do it. Can I not control these size? When I said fit content, that's not what I expected. I was hoping it'd stretch out the container. No, I have no idea what's going on. Did I set the size on this? No, because of the margin container. What other controls do we have? I think a panel is what I'm after anyway. I'll just have to do it without the margin container. Until I completely understand these things anyway. Size. Like follow the camera? Yeah, it certainly does. Just put off to the left a bit. Bit more. Did that not update? Ah, it's because it's going lower. My bad. Oh yeah, we have our chat box there. Yeah, I'll just make it a little bit shorter. And a bit narrower. What if I scale? How's that? The UI isn't scaling. Hopefully this is because I've got the display mode wrong. So if I go for viewport. Aha, there we go. Oh, it's doing like whole like ratio scaling, isn't it? So it won't go for a floaty. Just making up words now. Just can't think of the word that I want to say. But is it because of scale mode? It's not fractional. Yeah, there. That's it. Yeah, I've got a rectangle and a player that moves around. Let's see if I can get some text in here as well. Let's like player 1 that's going the game. Why do I modify like the font? Theme of roads? I'll have to go hunting for a font file later. Just for now, let's bring that down a bit. And where's the anti-aliasing setting? I can just leave it for now until I find a better font. Let's add another... Oh, hold on. Is it... You don't actually want to use a margin container at all. If you want to add margin, I think like if you add... What you want about? Okay, plane control. Change type to control. Then on theme override. Oh, never mind, just theme. This has changed. Okay, well, you don't do that anymore, so let's delete that. Now what about margin on here? I mean, I don't mind things becoming simpler. It just helps to know what the recommended way of doing things is. Because now they removed all the workarounds, I've got to learn the proper way of doing stuff. Which is a problem. So, Starbucks flat. Well, no, I just want to inherit what I've got here. Make unique. Then yeah, here's my margins. So you don't actually want a another container for it. But it's not really doing anything with the text, is it? Does margin even work on this? Or are these margins for like the 9 patch? Because you can specify like how much like padding you've got. If you want to like fill in between the lines. Tell you what, revert that and I'll just have to put a margin container in here again. See if I can crack it. Oh, list container. Do I have a list? I do. Is this not counted as a list item? Let's have a look at the documentation for it. I don't think that's what I want then. Is it a vertical V separator? Nope. V-box container. That's what I was looking for. Then I need to specify the item height, I believe. Where do you specify the minimum height? Is that it? Customer minimum size. I kind of want you to be full width. Right, don't know how that worked, but it did. But I need to wrap that in a scroll container, perhaps. not reserve. I thought that said reverse. I want the scroll to go in the other direction. You've got the option of doing it in code. I don't think I have the option of doing it as a property on here. That could be a problem for another time. Now, if only it would respond to mouse input. And what is going on here? How are you still kicking off about that? You're not even connected to a server. Like, how are you receiving events? You should be getting events. What's going on? This is an old log, is it? Am I going crazy here? I've got 16 errors apparently. Oh, there we go. I've got 2 sessions. Why have I got 2 sessions? Well, whatever. So, session 1. Okay. Got a few sockets errors in there because we can't connect, which is fine. The tile ones annoy me though. Don't have to get rid of them. So yeah, mouse input. Why is this not working? Is another control blocking it, like the panel? Or perhaps a margin container? Yeah, it was a margin container. Oh, can I set margins on here? Woohoo! Never thought I'd be so happy to have a margin. And in the item list, let's get a few more lines in here. Where did I... There we go. Separation. Even though I have a margin at the bottom, it cuts off at the very bottom of the panel, which I don't want either. That's why I have a scroll container here. Let's just see if I can move the margin onto the panel. So we'll make this one unique as well. This doesn't seem to do much though. Well, anything at all. I don't know why. Because this one does. But see here, even though like the scroll container itself is cutting off where the margin is, the text isn't. Is that... this can click content, but can the scroll container do that? What was that under? Under layout. Oh, it can, and it already is. So that's interesting. Perhaps the better way then would be to remove the margin outside of here, put it into another container, which I don't even know will have it or not. So it's on the... no, it's on theme override, which I don't have here. Why are margin containers such a faff to use? There we go, I've actually found a use for a margin container. Yay! Player 1 has joined the game a lot of times. Right, so to kind of like go over where I'm thinking about like how to handle actions and stuff. So one of the most common things is to put a hotbar and to just like tab target and click on buttons to do actions, and I don't want to do that. I just don't want a bar. So I'm thinking like you can click to possibly like, attack. There'll be no spells just yet. I have no idea how I'm going to do magic, so I'm going to ignore that for the time being. So if we do click to attack, E to interact. Like if you want to talk to someone, press E. If you want to pick up an item, press E. Attack, wheel, left click, swing a sword, whatever. I think that'd be a good start then. Like that will allow us to start building something. Also, I just want to get a blue square because I would very much like some water just to build that void in front of the player. Oh, what's my grid set to? Not 24 by 24. Hey, how do I create tiles again? Tile set. Set up. There we go. Where's the tools? There. There we go. It's not much, but it's just better than that grey void in front of things. I'm gonna wire something up for the chat box. Just something simple. And let's call it something meaningful as well. Chat box. There's a way to do a vertical item list. Not vertical, I mean like reverse vertical, so it goes from bottom to top instead of top to bottom. Would that do it? Not quite. But that looks how I want it for now. So this will be chat box message. On the box container. Which box container? That's what I've done anyway on the item list. I've put it down at the bottom. Which at least visually looks what I want with just one line. With one message. Anyway, I've got to convert you to a node. In the inspector of the item list tab. So like that. This. So you said it was right in front of me. I missed that. I think I got the same effect by doing it at the like aligning at the bottom anyway. I'll just make note of that though for the time being. Me trying to be clever, getting it in the wrong order. Oh, come on. Do I have to do a loop through every node to clean them up? Or is there a quick way to do that? Why are you erroring? I've got a problem. Guess I can do a loop for that then. Let's see if I can remember to do a loop. So I'm going to get the item list dot children. Item list dot children. Let me see how to do a for loop. For loop. Don't know what's going on with this radio station here. Sounds a bit buggy. Come on, teach me how to use a loop. Loops. This search really needs a bit of work. Godot loops. Nope, I do not want the game loop. Right, that's all I wanted. So for child in I'll also get children. Child.q3. I will clear it on ready. Let's add a message in there from before, so we got something to look at in the view. Yeah, when I joined, that's been cleared, and we've got a test message. I'll leave that alone now. So at some point, I'll look at hooking that up with the server, so we get like a message of the day when we first all boot up the game. Or I could have a look at that now. But I need to sort out how I'm going to do events between different nodes. Can we dynamically create signals? Oh, that's not helping. Where's my socket script? Client manager. So if I do a signal for payload received, then instead of having like a global event handler, I can just send that signal out. Or do I have to emit signal? Emit signal. Payload received. And we send that over. wonder if I go one step further, I could break this up into channels. I may do this anyway. So that's going to get pretty busy on everything listening for events. So anywho, I go to chat box now. I'll want to say client manager dot, is it connect? Payload received. Let's try sending that event then. So when a player connects, we want to say player blah blah has joined the server. I'm gonna need another file for utilities. It won't be a model. I'll just call it broadcast for now. We'll have export function, broadcast to, and broadcast to all. No, I'm doing it. Export this. What is the problem? Why do you have a problem with that? I don't think this is going to change anything if I... Well, fair enough. Whatever. our message that we're going to send. Let's go ahead and import that. Yeah, I was just wondering why this worked, because the current player is not being stripped out, but the player isn't actually added to the players array until after this is fired. It's a bit of a code smell though, because I only wrote this yesterday and I forgot the behavior. Player, what's doing? What's that out? Current player. Right. It's currently added afterwards. So if I broadcast to all, and we send that, I can get rid of that loop. And then I can also broadcast to the same player. Message, say our message is welcome. Player ID. It's hard typing around a microphone when it's right in front of your face. Welcome, player ID. So this will be a... What are you doing? This will be a bunch of gibberish when the player joins. So let's give this a... or not a spin. Module not found. What module is that? Is it the broadcast one? Okay, then you go to server and sorry, broadcast. Does it need to provide a default export? Oh, it's the server. Where am I importing the server? Here. So I don't want the default one, I want the player. Or players. Right. Will we get a welcome message? No. It died. This player.id is broken. Cannot read properties of undefined. Because I don't need player in there, do I? Alright, another error. What is it this time? Player.sendJSON is not a function. Where have I got that? Broadcast. I didn't send a playthrough. Broadcast to this. Yeah, I got welcome, but no ID. Why do I have no ID? Hold on. No, I do have an ID. Yeah, but it's not been added. What if... Is it because it's too long? Yeah, it was just too long. So welcome Bob for now. And to make this guy happy, let's put a name on his head. Bob. Is there a better way to center this? There we go. Up there a little bit. And theme overrides. Just need to reduce the font size. Term will do. And where's the position? It's already like -23. Let's go for -50. Too high. 35's too high. Too close. -30 should do it. There we go. There's Bob. Or Bob just crashed the server. There we go. We have Bob. I will get around to doing a login screen as well where you can enter a name so people can not be Bob. But for now, everybody is Bob. Let's move this to a variable. Tick. A 500 millis. Eventually what I want to do as well is take out the position syncing based on the player's X and Y. And instead just send over like which direction they're travelling in and when they stop. That should cut down on packets a lot. But I kind of like the idea of doing it in an unoptimized way, and then once I have something that's coming together I can look at optimizing it and actually seeing the difference. Ah, broken again. That's because you should be faking real time as much as possible, just to reduce load. But you can split it up into, like at the moment I've got a WebSocket, right? And that's over TCP. So every packet that goes out is slow. But you can break it off into a WebSocket and an RTC. And then you can use that RTC to send over like precision packets. And it doesn't really matter if those packets are dropped. It's what the bigger MMOs do. Obviously, they don't use a WebSocket, but just depending on the package type, they'll either use TCP or like a modified version of UDP. So I've got 15 minutes before I pack up for tonight. I've kind of reached a point where I'm happy to leave it though, for the client crashing when a player leaves. So should we fix that one now? Because I've got an ID to work with, haven't I? So where have I got that player disconnected? Is it in player? Here we go. Disconnect. I don't actually need those because I'm setting them here. Same for position. Now, when the player is disconnected, I've just got a syntax error. I'll sort that. So when they're disconnected, I'm gonna have to clean them up in the plays array in here. Thinking how to do this because I've got an array, so I can't reference it from another script and remove it or remove a row because the array will just be copied over. So I think the way I shall do it is I'll have a boolean just say is connected, true, and then when they're disconnected we can set that to false. Then it's a bit crude, but I'll create a variable or export this one called a refresh players. Something else that'll be refactored later. So players.filter for layer. Player.connected. And then in player, remove the players server, and then I can call that from yeah. So that should clean up the player list if that player is disconnected. So if I start that, join, leave, rejoin, and we're no longer crashing. So yeah, I think I am done there for tonight. I've got 10 minutes left though, so what to do? Peruse my Steam library apparently. No way I'm going to get 10 minutes out of anything in here. Maybe I can do a speedrun on how quick I can die in Silksong. Guess I'll have a little think on where I'm going to take this next. So, fire up a little server. I can either look at fleshing out the world a bit more. And just like focus on deving like just things crudely until I hit a wall. Yeah, let's do a little bit of drawing. So, what to add to our little world here? Can I add a bunny as one thing? So, how to draw a bunny? Well, it is, should be going the other way. Like that, then. I've never drawn a bunny before. A little tail. It's gone all wrong now. I think I made him too long. Try him in a bit. I swear this is going somewhere. Just hold on. He looks like a dog. I think that's okay. How to do a fluffy tail. Pixel art. I give up. Like that could be the bunny. Let's just give him a bit of shadowing down here. Yeah, that's too strong. Kind of looks like a bunny with a hump. What if I just like call it something imaginary instead? Then I don't have to make them look like actual animals. I think that's not a bad attempt at a bunny though. And let's add some carrots. But our little bunny friend has something to nibble on. Oh no. I wasn't gonna go with the black border on stuff, because I went with this style. Why like the black border? I've ruined everything. Try it is a bit more unique. It's not a problem if the bunny's a tile for now, right? He just needs to live somewhere. Oh yeah, hi bunny. There'll be a skill later on to harvest carrots and grow more. A little harvest, farming skill into the game. So far I'm really enjoying this though. Just sometimes I get a bit stuck on what I want to do next. Where's my server code gone? There we go. I didn't actually think I'd be doing any refactoring on stream either, but I've done a little bit. just usually something you just sit down and just like think in your own time. But yeah, I'm done for now, so I'm gonna finish up here, and I don't know if I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. I've done yesterday, so 2 days in a row so far. Thinking it is a bit more fun when you first start doing something, so I do want to do it more. I just don't want to burn myself out. But we'll see. If you follow me, you'll get a notification when I go live, so if I do go live, it's usually around like 9 o'clock BST. So I do 9 till 11. I just don't have any set days yet. So I'm going to end the stream now, so have a good night, day, evening, afternoon, wherever you're from. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in another stream.